Hey guys, John Rettinger with John4Lakers.com here, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of the new BlackBerry 9530, also known as the BlackBerry Storm, the first touchscreen BlackBerry coming soon to Verizon Wireless. For those of you Verizon folks that have been eyeing the iPhone but not wanting to switch carriers, this is probably a very attractive option for you. So let's get cracking with the emulator here. So you'll first notice that it's all touchscreen and there'll be four buttons along the bottom. There'll be a green call button. There'll be your old favorite BlackBerry button that you see on all the BlackBerry devices. There'll be a back button, which is familiar again for BlackBerry phones, and there'll be a hang up end button, which will also take you back to the home screen. So as you guys saw very quickly here, the green button pulls up your dial pad, very easy dial pad, hit your numbers just like anything else, and go ahead and hit send. So let's go back to the home screen here, and you'll notice that you're greeted by a 8 icon array across to the bottom, and the background here will be completely configurable. And if you click the background, your 8 icons suddenly become, 16 icons. So let's go back to the main one here. And I'll walk you through each of these 8, and we'll get to everything else in more detail. Messages pulls up your list of messages. I don't have any in here, but if you wanted to create a message, you can see how you can compose it in BlackBerry Messenger, SIM, or PIN. And just like a regular BlackBerry, you can type it in, and you have a sure-type keyboard. Now, what this emulator can't show is it has an accelerometer, and if you turn the phone sideways, much like the iPhone, you'll have a full keyboard. Interesting thing to note about the BlackBerry Storm is that it uses a click button type press on the screen. So actually you have to push in to make contact with what it is you want to push. So it simulates the actual push of a button. So that should be interesting to see how that fares in a real world environment when we have the actual device. So SMS, again, same thing. You can compose an SMS, look just like the other menu, and you can scroll through by these buttons, or you'll be able to flick your finger up and down. Contacts, no contacts here, but the same. You can search, and you'll be able just to flick scroll through, very similar to how it works on the iPhone. Calendar, it will be your typical BlackBerry, phone ring there, typical BlackBerry calendar. You can add a new appointment, go back, you can change how you're going to view it by month. You can see today is Sunday, October 12th. View it by day, and you can really just go through by week any way you want, just like a typical BlackBerry. Nothing terribly revolutionary there, other than the fact that it's a touchscreen. The browser, we'll see if the browser works here. I don't know if it's going to work on the emulator, but let's try John4Lakers.com. Let's see if it'll tell us what the browser how it'll work here. I doubt that it'll work on the emulator, but we'll see. And it does seem to be functioning, which is nice, so we'll get a sense of how the browser works. And again, this does have a built-in accelerometer, so when you turn the device sideways, it'll change to landscape mode. And this is simulating a connection over EVDO, which will be Verizon's 3G network. So I guess you can see how fast it'll take for a page like John4Lakers.com to load. So it's still requesting. Usually the first time a BlackBerry loads a page is a little bit slow. Next time you load it, it's cached in there and is a little bit quicker. But I want you guys to see what a full, fresh load will look like. I'll give it just another minute so you guys can check it out. Still requesting, not the fastest simulated 3G network I've ever seen, but it's like it's getting close to finishing up here. I'm not so sure if it's even going to work. Okay, so the browser is not fully functional on the emulator here. Sorry you guys who've wasted that, but you can see how it'll work when it is functional. Media, very slick media interface here. You have your music, where your videos would be. Here's where your ringtones would show up. Preloaded ringtones, my ringtones. Here are all the preloaded ones. See what it looks like. You get your play and your pause and your stop buttons here, shuffle, volume, and your time right there. We'll go back again. Here's where all your pictures would show up. We'll check out some of the sample pictures here. And you can see you can set it as your home screen, say whatever you want to set it for, and go to main menu. We'll go back again. Voice notes. This has the ability to record voice notes, something very cool that BlackBerry has decided to add on the Storm. So this is just a quick overview of the media sections. Clock. Nothing really to see here. Clock. You can set an alarm, see what time it is, make a stopwatch. Nothing terribly fancy. That came up just by clicking the BlackBerry button. And we'll go back again to the main menu. Camera. We'll show you the camera button. It wants to take a picture through the webcam, but we're not going to let that. But right here is where, obviously, what you're taking a picture of would show up. And one cool thing, if you hold down the BlackBerry button, you get a quick 4-shot list of most viewed icons. There's the home screen that takes you back. Now, if you click with your finger just up here, your 8 suddenly becomes 16. Now you have other options. So these we've seen. Here's got a built-in instant messaging client, just BlackBerry right now. Here's all your applications. Maps, it should have built-in GPS. It's got a memo pad for taking memos, tasks, obviously just for tasks, calculator, video camera. This will record video, voice notes like we saw. It does have a built-in voice dialing feature, a password if you want to lock the device, and you can save messages there. We'll go back. Games. Comes with 2 built-in games, Brick Breaker and Word Mole. Downloads, whatever you download shows up in that file. Here, you can select your profile. Go back. Here is your connections, so you can turn on and off your different connections. This will open up all your options, and this is very similar to what you're used to in regular BlackBerries. Nothing terribly fancy here, and you can just scroll right through. Last one here, we'll lock the device. Press the lock button to unlock, so we'll hit that. Screen is locked. See how you unlock it here. Alright. So the screen is still locked. We'll see how we can find a way to unlock this. Screen is locked. Press the lock button to unlock. Okay. Your phone is unlocked, and here we are back on the screen where we just were. And if we keep scrolling down here, you can see there are other options. Let's go back there actually. Setup, you can set up your device. Help pulls up help. Search, you can search your device, and music just launches your set music. Go back to the home screen here. You can't see it, but there are several buttons on the side of the device, which will show up when you actually have it. Right here, there'll be a convenience key, which will launch voice command. Over here, there'll be another convenience key, which right now doesn't do anything, but that will launch the camera when you have the device. And you'll have a volume rocker up and down and a button up top here for power. If you want to change your profiles very quickly when you have the device, you can just click that little speaker button and you can change it very easily. Get your battery info up here and your network connection right there. So guys, this is just a very quick demonstration of the first touchscreen BlackBerry, the 9530, which will be available only for CDMA carriers. Right now, there is no launch plan to launch a GSM version, so if you're on AT&T or T-Mobile, you are out of luck. This does look to be a very hot device, though, so if you're with Verizon or anywhere else in the world where this is going to launch, definitely worth checking out. It's gotten very good pre-release reviews, and of course, it's a BlackBerry, so you'll have excellent email and messaging capabilities. So guys, hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to check out the website, www.john4lakers.com. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter and get some exclusive comments, an exclusive new news and notes, it's www.twitter.com/John4Lakers. And if you're curious about what I have to say about things other than technology, check out my new channel at Inside John's Mind. And there'll be links all of these up in the sidebar. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. John Rettinger with John4Lakers, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. What I wanted to show you was the accelerometer and how it pulls up a full QWERTY keyboard anywhere in the BlackBerry Storm's menu device. So here I am in just a simple compose an email, and I'm greeted with a SureType QWERTY keyboard while the phone is upright. And the sure type works very well. It's exactly the same as found on the BlackBerry Pearl. I'll show you how that works right now. Just type I, and you can go right down. M, oh, just typed the wrong letter. I am typing, T-Y-P. You can see that recognizes what you're typing, and you hit spacebar twice, pulls up the period. And one thing that was hidden inside of this emulator here is you can simulate a tilt. So we'll tilt it now, left side up, and you'll see that you now have a full QWERTY keyboard that you can type emails from, something that's very handy and something the iPhone is currently missing. And now this works just like any other keyboard. Pull up your numbers, anything else shows up there nice and easy. And again, this accelerometer full QWERTY keyboard will show up in any menu throughout the BlackBerry Storm. Just another real cool feature I thought you guys would want to see. Anyway, guys, John Rettinger, john4lakers.com. See you guys later. Bye.